Oil is certainly the key driver, the engine for not only the Alberta economy, but it arguably for the Canadian economy. But we have always said for years, I mean, you're not the first premier to say it, we've got to diversify our economy. And so if that's a focus so that we don't have that single dependence on one product, where do we focus?
The Alberta economy is diversified. The issue in Alberta is that we're too reliant as a provincial government on the revenues that come from oil and gas.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself that our whole budget is dependent on the price of oil.
It is. And part of the way we're addressing that is by keeping the investment income in the Heritage Savings Trust Fund. Because if we can grow that Heritage Savings Trust Fund to $250 billion, that will then create a new revenue stream that will mean that we won't have to rely on that up and down. That should have been done when Lougheed first conceived of the fund. It wasn't, and now it's being done now. But that is a waiting game. That takes time. But look at everything that we've developed. Not only do we have our bitumen, our conventional oil and gas, we also have a growing and emerging hydrogen economy. We have all of the carbon capture, utilization, and storage that is going to be able to create opportunities for ammonia, for net zero plastics, for net zero cement. We also have new developments happening in the industrial heartland. There's big projects being invested in there. We've got AI data centers, which are going to be an amazing new industry. We've already developed a destination point for a ton of venture capital, $700 million per year coming here, creating an ecosystem that is just going to continue to grow and grow and get better. Our agri-food processing tax credit has brought in $3 billion worth of investment, everything from potato processing through to flour mills and on beyond that. And then forestry as well. We've got some major investments that are happening in forestry. When I talk to the forestry sector, they say we've got one of the best environments for value-added processing here. So we really do have it all. And that's why I would say our job as a province is to make sure that we stop the volatility and the way the volatility blows out our budget. But I'm really encouraged by the amount of diversity that we already see in our economy.
You mentioned the Heritage Savings Trust Fund. I know that there is a plan that is in the works, if I'm not mistaken, to grow that. When is that plan going to be revealed?
That's a good question. I thought it was going to be revealed at the end of last year. You're probably going to see it in January, I'm sure, just with the work that my finance minister has done in doing the Treasury Board meetings that he has to do to prepare for the budget in February. Probably it got delayed over the Christmas season, but you'll see it very soon.